Well, a lot of people forget how the internet got started. It got started on desktop processors and open chassis inside of co-location facilities that were barely even cooled. So,
Welcome to the data center of the future. What will it look like?
the data center of the future hopefully will have a raised floor pumping cool air at hopefully over 66 degrees, between 66 and 70 degrees. It'll have next generation cooling capacity and capabilities. It'll be located in facilities and locations that don't require excess power consumption.
Sure.
And ultimately it will be unmanned. And
Empty. A data center will look empty. Why is that?
Well, if you consider the density that we have today, I think that the density in the future will be much higher. Power per square foot would be much higher.
If they're unable to fill that need,
Sure.
they're going to become obsolete very fast, and the IT organizations are beginning to be frustrated because they're going to pack all that computing. We're seeing what's going on with Nehalem and Westmere and all those things, even though Node Manager is helping with the power consumption.
Sure.
And it's going to. I think that's a great vision to integrate with the data center and figure out how that works.
Sure.
I still got this cooling requirement. And if I'm inefficient in the way that I handle the heat that's coming out, that's going to have the biggest impact on I think, the future of computing, because people are going to start looking at that and going, these are the energy hogs in the United States.
So I think the future of data center is going to be very much a distributed architecture, very much the word cloud has been much overused. I think you go back to grid technology, which came slightly before it. So we're going to see that type of deployment where the individual components are much less important than what they actually do inside the data center. I think the biggest challenges are around storage.
All optical cable, or is it using copper 10 gig E, or?
It's going to be both. There's always going to be a need for both. I think you're still going to see racks and racks of computers.
the future of the data center will be optical, whether it's fiber channel or whether it's a next generation of optical.
Desktop virtualization. Do you think that's going to be a real trend in data centers, or do you think it's more of a, today's fad?
I think from that perspective, if we go out far enough, maybe 10 years, I think that the lines will blur greatly. Well, let me say, I hope the lines will blur greatly between existing compute capabilities in regards to what the desktop does, what your phone does, what you do in a data center.